What is up everyone, Diluc here with another Genshin Impact video. When conquering the Spiral Abyss and dealing with the endgame content, healers are often a crucial part of your party to bring safety and utility to your favorite comps. Diluc favors an offensive playstyle, so keeping him healed is optimal, especially in the Spiral Abyss where food isn't available. Today I'm going to go over the different choices of healers and analyze how they perform when paired with Diluc. Which one has more synergy? Let's find out. Let's start with the easiest healer to obtain, Barbara. Barbara is a fully dedicated healer. Being a Hydro unit, her auto attack and E skill can apply the Hydro debuff periodically. Obviously this allows for Diluc to proc Vaporize, which is great for damage. Her other strength is the ability to use the Trilling Tales of Dragon Slayers to increase Diluc's attack by 48% at Refinement 5. In my opinion, there are better options in terms of utility healers that could bring much more to Diluc, but she's a low investment unit which excels at healing quickly, so I think she's kinda worth it if you don't have anything else. Noelle is a unit that brings strong shielding and decent heals as a support. Due to her element, she is much stronger choice for a Geocomp and lacks synergy with Diluc. She also requires to be on the field to provide her healing, which isn't ideal in most cases. Her only redeeming quality is the access to a 4-piece Archaic Petra to potentially boost Diluc's pyro damage. Diona is great at healing and shielding while bringing some utility through her cryo applications and various debuffs. Unfortunately, her strongest form of utility is locked behind her constellation. C6 will grant 200 elemental mastery to characters standing inside her burst, which is an insane boost for Diluc. Her E skill will shield your Diluc and keep him safe while fighting up close, and the burst will definitely heal quickly if you put levels into it. I think she's a great healer for Diluc because she can proc melt and also has some utility in her kit. Bennett seems to be the most popular option as a healer for Diluc. This is understandable because his Q ability is considered one of the best in the game. Unlike other healers, he isn't completely dedicated to healing since his burst only heals up to 70% of your character's HP. But it gives such an absurd amount of attack boost that you won't even need to worry about it. Not to mention that the energy particles generated from Pyro, from Diluc's attack or Bennett's attack, will fill his burst much quicker. So in my opinion, he is definitely the best choice as a 4-star healer for Diluc. Qiqi is a very competent healer and can deal consistent cryo applications as well as decent damage with her burst. Unlike Diona, both of her abilities provide healing. Her E skill is very potent for healing on and off field. It can also apply cryo up to 10 times. Her burst is good damage scaling and applies her talisman passive, which heals whoever its enemy is affected by it. Her main flaw is the high cooldown on her E skill, but she can still apply the talisman, so she technically can heal even on cooldown. However, you can use the sacrificial sword on her to have a chance to reset the cooldown of her E every time you hit it. Jean is my personal favorite healer for Diluc because of her insane burst healing and strong utility. Being Animo, she can strongly benefit from running the Veritas Inferno set to reduce the elemental resistance of the enemies. This will amplify Diluc's pyro damage output and will make elemental reactions even stronger. In terms of healing, she can basically heal the entire party on a single press of her burst, and can also heal on basic attack hits. Not to mention that she can also use her E to move enemies around and control the field. The best resonance for healers would obviously be the Hydro Resonance. However, this isn't completely useful since there are some diminishing returns when it comes to increased healing percentage. I would rather use some other resonances for utility or damage. The Cryo Resonance from Qiqi and Diona can improve your crit rate on targets affected by cryo. The Animo Resonance from Jean will decrease your stamina consumption and increase your movement speed, while the Pyro Resonance, which would come from Bennett, is the most ideal in this case because you would only need him to complete it with Diluc and you get a decent 25% attack boost. Artifacts for healers can be tricky. Certain healers like Barbara and Diona strongly benefit from running a 4-piece Maiden's Beloved, while other units like Qiqi and Bennett are maybe better off with a 4-piece Noblesse, or even a mix of both. Jean can also run Noblesse, but Viridescent, as I mentioned earlier, is so much stronger and way more useful in the late game for elemental reactions and just shredding elemental resistance of enemies. As for the substats on the artifacts, you guys should aim for a lot of energy recharge on all of them. The healing bonus percentage is also a main stat that you want to have on your circlet in order to get maximized healing. In conclusion, Bennett and Jean are my top choices for healing and supporting Diluc because of how much sustainability and utility they can bring onto the field. They are followed closely by Qiqi, Diona, and Barbara for elemental applications and potent heals as well as low investment cost. To sum up, Diluc will do best with units that both bring consistent healing and amplify his role of main damage carry, which is something that Bennett and Jean can do very well. That's gonna be it for the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe in order to help me out. If you made it that far, let me know in the comments what healer you prefer to run in your team. And on that note, I'll see you all next time. Peace out.